What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. Man, I just want to say shout out to everybody for rocking with me on this journey. It is definitely a pleasure to be able to, not only learn and grow my portfolio myself, but share this information, and grow with y'all as well. So appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me, whether you one of the double OGs to the channel or just the OGs to the channel, or if you just one of the new Gs to the channel, man, appreciate y'all. So right now we got vechain absolutely killing it. We are in a bear market right now. Vechain refuses to accept that, which, I have no problems with that. In the last 24 hours, take a look at this, y'all. We have done 683 million excuse me, not million, almost, but $683,000 in trading volume. That's almost $1 million in volume in one day, y'all. And this is just ETH side. Remember, shout out to, I can't remember who that was, but someone in my comments, requested that I, shout out the BNB side of vechain too. And I gotta say, we got the BNB side as well. So you can buy vechain with Ethereum. If you don't want to pay those fees and you prefer using BP20 side, then you can do that as well. Just go on pancakeswap, KuCoin, or whatever it is you want to use, and you can get you some vechain on that side with less fees. So shout out to the BNB side as well. But this is this is one of the benefits of this project. Not only can you trade it on this chain, but you can trade it over there on that chain as well. So in the last 6 hours, $336,000. This shows us a lot of money is flowing into vechain. You ever heard of the saying, follow the money? This is what we're doing right now. 24 hours, 910 buys, 147 sales. That tells us a lot more buys are coming in than people are selling. So that's a really good sign that the floor is remaining strong and it is likely to continue to move up. Now we finally are seeing some type of correction pullback. This is the biggest correction we've seen so far, I want to say, since vechain has started this major run up from this level here, around that 8 level since we broke out. Nothing to worry about though. That's nothing more than people taking profits. Now you see, I got my chart still left up the same way it was. I first called a breakout to this level here where we seen it tap exactly, and then I told y'all the price will be breaking out here to that 2200 level. Look exactly, if you go check the last week's video, yesterday's video, you'll see these lines were here before these levels were hit. So I'm pointing that out to show you why it's important to learn technical analysis, so that way you can be able to interpret this chart and understand what's about to happen as well. Because if we know it's moving up to this level, it's a lot easier to make a buy when it's somewhere in this range, because we know that we had another, what was that? I think about 30 something percent. It's actually more than that. So 63%. So an additional 63% from this breakout here. So some people came into my live stream. We were right in this phase here, right around. We were right around here. I'll even put it at the 17s, right in the late 16s, early 17s. But right around this dip here, and they said, "Is it too late to buy?" Now I said, you would prefer to, want to get a bigger discount, but for the simple fact that we know vechain is going to this 2200 level, you can still make gains on that right there. So let's take a look at that. So that's where I got that extra 30% from when that person asked me in the live stream, was it too late? So even though vechain had already took off, there was still an extra 36.5% left on the bone that you could have, took and used it to trade right there. It just depends on if you're a long-term holder or a short-term holder. Short-term holders could definitely grab that, take that 37% profit, and be happy with that. But if you're a longer-term investor, you're looking for 10, 20, 30, 50, 100x, then most definitely you can be more patient and wait for these bigger corrections. But let's take a look right now. We are back at that 2000 level after we seen it break slightly above this resistance line I set here to the 2300 level. Now the price is pulling back. What we're going to do is look at some of our indicators to determine, how far is it likely to pull back. So first off, let's use one of our tools. This is called fib retracement. So your Fibonacci retracement tool, you want to use this to basically put it right before where this breakout started, where the breakout started above this level, above this resistance line here. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Take our Fibonacci from there. Place it at the resistance point, and now we can use this to kind of determine different retracement levels. We know that 61.8 level is that golden level. So you know, this is like, you know, as far as we expect it to pull back. If it does pull back, if it doesn't remain bullish, it could possibly come retest this area here. But then again, we like to see it stay above this 50% level, because if it goes below this 50% level, it's a you know, chance that it could flip bearish. But we still have positive catalysts coming out. Keep that in mind. The catalyst is what moves the price. Vechain has not dropped yet, but we can use this tool here, our Fibonacci retracement tool, to determine where the prices will fall along support, where we'll find support, where will buyers step in. So we can see here at that 1960 level. Well, first is that 23.6 level, which puts us around 2105, but the price broke through that. And also take a look at the candle size. We're on a 4-hour chart. We got long candles, which shows that confidence is in this. So when we see confident moves happen, we know that it's likely to continue in that direction, or we can predict that it may continue in that direction until we, you know, start to see some dojis come in and, you know, show that the tide is changing. So then we had that 38.2% range right here, which is the 1960 level. So this would be a key area I would be looking for, you know, if you wanted to buy the dip, or if you were looking to, you know, add on a position to determine, you know, will it continue going back up, or, you know, is it going to continue to move back down? Now, if it drops below this level, then I would expect it to come pull down and test this 50% range around the 1842 level. Now, you know, if it did touch this range, you know that that's 50% from this peak that we seen right here. So most likely buyers are going to want to step in and take advantage of that. So if we do the math here, we can see that that would be a little more than a 25%. Let me see. Just about a 30% gain back up there. But pulling back to that 50% level is where a lot of people are going to place their buy orders. A lot of people are going to have automatic orders set at these levels. This is how they know which levels to place the orders. They're not just waiting for and eyeballing it and waiting until the price starts to make support. What they're waiting to do is, okay, we see the price has flipped, you know, bearish for the short term. You know, let me place a buy order here at that 1960 level. Let me place a buy order here for even more at that 1842 level, and I could place a buy order here at that 61.8 level if it drops even further and get an even better discount, and it'll all fill for me automatically. So very exciting. So this is you know, the benefits of knowing technical analysis. You know, it helps you paint this picture a little better. So now also we compare it with our RSI, our relative strength index. We're on the 4-hour chart, and our relative strength index was all the way up at an 87. So now it's cooling off. It's cooling off right now. It's at a 63. We know a 70 and above is considered overbought. 35 and below is considered oversold. So right now it's more in the overbought territory. This is why we started to see it sell off. So it was extremely bullish. It broke all the way over the 70 level and continued even over the 80 level, all the way up to that 88 level, which we seen, you know, when we seen it get around that level. Well, it went to 95, 96 level here when it had this breakout. So that tells us the RSI could, you know, it could get higher, but at the same time, us seeing this correction already, this turnaround, is likely to cool off some. So now we can look at our RSI graph and look at some of the support areas here. So around that 56 range, so we can determine, you know, it could still pull back slightly to around that next support. So I would be looking at, you know, that 50 level right there if you want to place buy orders. Also, we can use our VWAP. Let's determine what the trend. Volume weighted average price is what VWAP stands for. Let's move to a lower time frame. Okay, so we can see the price is trading below the VWAP right now. The volume weighted average price is around that 2265 level. The price breaking down below that is a bearish sign, or shows that we are in a downtrend for a time period until we can find some support. We got some key levels here at 1960 and as well as 1842. I would like to take you know, that 1842 level for those that are looking to you know, buy in, but we are on a 1 hour chart here. If we look at it on the 1 hour chart, it shows that it's almost oversold. So with it being almost oversold, close to that 35 level, remember 35 and below is considered oversold. This is why you continue to analyze. It may tap this 1960 level, and that's where buyers may step in, because remember, vechain hasn't dropped yet, so it's not like the news is fully absorbed yet. We still got some, you know, hype in there. So maybe that 1960 level, and it may turn around from there, or even that 1842 level. But just want to give y'all some technical analysis on this. We can also look at I don't want to overwhelm y'all, but we can look at our MACD also. Moving average convergence divergence, which shows us basically once the signal line flips over this line, we know that that is a sign for buyers to step in. Now, with it looking like this, with it so spread apart right now, it shows there's possibly some room to continue to go down until we find some support. So either around that 1960 range, like I said, or around that 1842 range, we might start to see this line cross back over this line, and that's going to be a sign for buyers to step in, and it'll take the price even further. So that's pretty much all we got. Just being patient. If we break out to the next levels, let's determine. Let's do that before we go. So we're going to use our pivot points. Which the price is testing right here along that pivot point. This would be where we got that 1960 range here. So it would be a little bit under this. The R stands for resistance 1. So usually this is a sign that it won't break above that. But let's take a look at this again, matter of fact. So our R2, the next resistance level, is that 2600 level. And then we break out to the 3600s. Now, of course, there's some traffic in between there. Let's zoom out and take a look at the chart. So see what we got on that 2600 level. Okay, that looks accurate because we got a lot of traffic in here. And then that 3600 level. And then we're breaking all-time high, y'all. So hopefully y'all found this video valuable. Just showing y'all, you know, what tools you can use and how you can use it to, you know, become a better informed investor. If y'all are interested in learning how to do technical analysis yourself, reach out to me to get my technical analysis course via email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. This is more for those that are serious, ready to take things to the next level. If you're just getting started out, you can continue to watch the channel, you know, and grow and catch some of the free 99 information until you're ready to take that next step and really get serious about it. So salute to everybody for rocking with me, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.